boom, drop the mic. How are we gonna be selling this? Like, literally, where an episode can literally have to be dedicated, guys, how do we sell the manga and the anime? How do we get people back fucking in? Only this series, seriously, only this series will just literally shamefully promote itself in its own episode. Literally, Gintoki, man, it's like, okay, look, we've got 2 movies, yeah? They did okay. They did alright. We've got an anime that does okay. And when they're making shots at the actual mangaka and just seeing like a bunch of shots which like a lot of people have with like this story, it's like, oh, it's, you know, it's like too many episodic and stuff like that, or they just change their tones whether they feel like it. Like, literally, when you have Gintoki and everyone else making these shots at the actual mangaka, and I'm like, oh my god, this is fucking genius. Like, they're actually doing... I mean, the whole dedicated episode, it was split into 2 parts, and I remember that the second part of the actual episode was, like, one of the first chapters I ever talked about Gintama. I'm not talking about when I started getting aboard on that hype train, when I was talking about all that great stuff. I'm talking about some of that forgotten stuff. I'm talking about when Gintama used to get 30 views of me, when like no one gave a fuck for that series at all. And I'm like, yo, I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of a nice thing to go down memory lane to have a look at some of this stuff. It was a kind of nice little thing to actually see. But overall, I was like, this is fucking genius. Like, honestly, this episode, start to finish, was just fucking genius. Them trying to figure out with a title card, that like the whole thing. Okay, we need something to actually get like people to go into the Yorizo. Like, how the fuck do we get people to do this? Oh, let's come and snap, and they're like making shots of like Mother 3, so, oh, it's the greatest thing of the whole fucking time. Like, no, you fucking pieces of shit will understand this, and it's just like, and then just trying to use their own fucking popularity on it. It was just like, oh my god, it's like just a bunch of stupid shit happening throughout, and I'm like, oh my god, these motherfuckers just like doing whatever the fuck they want, and it was just, I loved it throughout the entire thing. It was utter fucking genius. And it was just, honestly, just some of the funniest shit. I mean, I loved last week's episode. That was fantastic. But just that shots there. And finding out as well on the next week, like, finding out the new 4 dealers of, like, Kabuki. Finding out that one of them is fucking Gintoki. That was one thing that was pretty hype. So he pretty much took over Jirochi's fucking, like, squad. It's just like, yeah, I rule this fucking place now. You got fucking Otai, which is like, what? Why would you ever give her fucking power? She just pretty much took the power for her fucking self. And it was just like, oh my god, that's just gonna be one of the fucking, like, scariest things in the world if they actually give it to her. And, like, you get up to, like, some of the 2 of the lackeys. I think it was, like, Jirochi's, like, lackey, and then the fucking tranny guy, I forget his name, but his crew. And it's just, like, coming up with a mascot and stupid bullshit. It's just, like, insanity of views. It's like, honestly, guys, I cannot tell just how retarded this episode got with some of the stuff. But definitely to say, one thing I know is because a lot of people have been, where are they at in the series? Like, literally, like, a couple weeks ago, they did, like, I think, like, chapter 423. They're, like, they haven't done a bunch of stuff, but they've been going just honestly where they want. And then this one was, like, 436. So they're honestly just doing what the fuck they want at this point. But I think they're now about to start going into the trans, like, cross-dressing sort of art, like, where everyone becomes, like, males and everyone becomes females. And I think that was 437 to, I believe, 441. And even they've done, like, stuff from, like, 442 and 450 and over. So it's really hard to say where they're at, guys. So I know, see a few comments like, where should I, you know, start? Where should I get, like I've said before, you can just watch the first movie, enjoy it, and then just watch it from there. But the fucking, like, where to begin with the manga, it's just so fucking hard to tell you guys. But other than that, this was just honestly fucking amazing. I loved it. Another solid 9. We've got a while though. I think we've literally got like 100 chapters until we're into that godlike stuff, and that depends if they're just gonna like skim that stuff over and like maybe do that for another time. But yo, when we get into those 500s, I cannot fucking wait. And I mean, I'm buying that series regardless of what. I'm buying everything to fucking Gintama. I'm buying all those English volumes I'm getting. I'm buying a few of the fucking Japanese volumes I just imported. Like, I'm getting a lot of Gintama. I would love to own it all. But even so, it's like, I'm not going to collect all the stuff that I'm not going to understand, but I am definitely owning the fucking arc and the current arc as well that's been going on in Gintama, because it's a fucking masterpiece. So honestly, this one episode, it was funny, so I'm going to give this a solid 9, just for both parts, because both of them were just equally fucking hilarious and just insanity. Like, but that's all for me, everyone, so thank you very much for watching as always, and I will see you guys next time.